and welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer, and this is a channel about crocheting, crafts in general, the variety of just, crafts. It could be anywhere from crocheting, knitting, cross-stitching, loom knitting, and more. So today I'm going to talk about a couple of things. There's going to be, again, some changes, and I do apologize. And I'm sorry for the delay in getting this video out. My co-host, Jamie, who, said that she wanted to be a part of this and grow the channel, has been unable to join a Zoom or a dual conversation to be able to add to this channel for quite a while, due to just a lot of things going on. And so I'm going to make the executive decision and revert back to my original concept. Just me. May have her on once in a while as a guest. But again, a lot of things are going to be changing around here. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up. So that's going to be changing. The name's going to be changing. I'm not 100% sure on what the name may be. I know it's going to have to do with crafts. I came up with a couple a while back. And let me see if I can find them here. Give me a moment here. I got all my little sticky notes going on. Okay, so there were a couple. The ones that I liked were Everyday Crafter, Cool Crafts Today, Craft by Craft. Let's see. I think there were more. Come on, open up. No, that was it on that one. But I swear I thought I made another list, which I'm not finding. I may have edited it out of my little notes. I usually keep my notes until I no longer need them. But yeah. Anyways, so it's probably going to be one of those three. But today, what I wanted to do was reach out and talk to you about some stuff. I don't have any finished objects from between the last one and this one. I have been working steadily on the study of the ombre by Mikey at the Crochet Crowd. I will put that link down below. But I have been steadily working on that. Not going as fast just because a lot of things going on. I'm still in therapy and I'm seeking pain treatment, which has been taking a lot of my time. So, yeah. So, but today what I wanted to talk about was one of the things that we had mentioned, in the beginning that I wanted to do on this channel was, talk not just about the crafts, but about the notions and the essentials that you need to do those crafts. So one of the things I wanted to talk about was hooks. There are a variety of hooks out there, all the way from name brand down to non-name brand, where it's really inexpensive, so just to start out, a lot of the name brand hooks are going to be like Susan Bates, Clover, Boy, Tulip, and Pony. Now, I personally haven't seen a lot of ponies out there, but when I was researching it, there are some sites out there. I think it's Lovecrafts that has pony. Now, each one also has internal brands, or not brands, but types. Like for instance, Susan Bates, they have that new twist and lock. They have a Luxit, which is a double end. They have, it's called Silvalume, which I think is like a silver and aluminum mixed together. They also have a soft I can never say that, ergonomic. They also have one that's a bamboo handle. Now, that's still metal on the hook, and then it's a bamboo handle. And if I get a image, I will insert some images here of some hooks. Now, Clover, they have like the soft touch and the Amore. Boy has silver, aluminum, ergonomic. They also have a resin ergonomic, and then jumbo plastic. Now, the jumbo plastic is going to be extremely large for those bigger yarns, and I'm going to talk about those here in a minute as well. Now, Tulip has only one type that I was able to find, and that is the Edimo. They do come in a variety of colors and sets. I didn't see any singles, but I did see like a set of 3, and all the way up to like a set of 8, I think. Now, as far as Pony, again, like I said, I personally have not seen them populated on at stores. I think it's just strictly online. But they have aluminum, bamboo, and then easy grip and steel. And then, like I said, there are a lot of other hooks that are out there that aren't like as popular. I mean, I have some ergonomic that are, they're kind of like a wood resin. They look like wood, but I think they're more resin. And and I'll put some pictures up over here of the different types of hooks as well that aren't as popular as the name brands that you would find over at like Joann's and Michael's and Hobby Lobby. Now, Hobby Lobby also has their brand, which is Yarnology, and they're quite good. They used to have a different type of ergonomic that I fell in love with. And I wish I had one here. I should have brought my hooks in, but I will insert some pictures here as well. But they don't carry that kind anymore. They switched over to a different model, different type, which I don't like the feel of the rubber that they're using on the handle. So I personally am not going to buy those. Now, there are also a lot of different sizes. Now, if you're going to work with thread, there are these steel hooks that are recommended. They go from 1.4 all the way up to 2.25 milliliter. Milliliter. Oh my gosh. Millimeter. And then there's the standard sizes. And again, they go from 2.25 all the way up actually to a 30. Now, each one is assigned either a number or a letter. Most of them are letters. Some of them, if they're an off-brand, may have the number. So there's the B, 2.25, C, 2.75, D, 3.25, E, 3.5, F, 3.75, G is a 4 or 4.25. It depends on the brand. Now, this one is just a 7. There is no letter associated with it. It's a 4.5. H is 5. I is 5.5. J is a 6. K is a 6.5. L is an 8. M is a 9. N is a 10. P is a 15. Q is a 16, or sometimes you could find it in a 15.75. Now there's an R that's a 17.5. S is a 19. O is a a 12. Oh, I ended up finding another chart that showed other letters. Now there's one that's a TUV, which is a 25. That's a T, a U, or a V. If you find either of those letters, it's a 25. And then a T and an X are 30. So again, I will insert some charts. I will also add them as, now I can't do links, but maybe I could do a file underneath. If not, I will put them on the Facebook group. Now, as far as yarn, 99% of the time on the yarn band, you will find a recommended hook size. And with that, again, recommended, and I will show a little example here. With those certain yarns and threads, like I said, there's recommended hook sizes, but those can be changed based on the pattern that you're using and your tension. If you want a more looser or flowing garment or project, you'd want to go up a size. If your tension is too tight for the swatch or for the pattern, then you want to go up a size. Now, if you're too loose, you want to go down a size. So there are yarns that are also extremely bulky. They're super bulky and jumbo. Now with those, I'm going to give you, and I'm going to put a list in over here, the types of yarn. There's a 0, which is lace, a 1, which is super fine. Oh, actually, wait, let's go back up. Lace. Recommended hook is 1.5 to 2.25. 1, the super fine, is a 2.25 to a 3.25. Number 2, which is a fine / sport, and that one is a 3.5 and a 4.5. 3 is a light, and that's a 4.5 to a 5.5. And the 4 medium worsted, that's a 5.5 to a 6.5. 5 is a bulky or chunky, that is a 6.5 to a 9. It really depends on if it's also a roving style, where sometimes it's a little thinner then it goes super thick. Some yarns are like that. Now, 6 is a super bulky, and that's a 9 millimeter to a 15 millimeter. Again, it depends on the stitch. It depends on the roving, if the yarn is a roving style. And then 7 jumbo is just a 15. Now, I think you might be able to, because there are, hang on, I got to go back a page. There are other sizes like the Q16 or even the R, which is the 17.5. You may be able to use those also with that jumbo. I don't know if I'd go up to the 25 or the 30. But again, like I said, it's based on your tension, based on the pattern. So you can kind of do variations with that and just test them out and do swatches. If you really don't want to do swatches, then basically just look at your lengths. Like if it's a chain saying that you have to do 120 and it's supposed to be this length and it's not, go up a size. So again, there's a lot of variety, a lot of differences between the yarn and the hooks. It's also trial and error, because there was one pattern that I was doing, and when I did the chain, it wasn't very long, and my tension's pretty consistent, and it's not super tight, not super loose. So I was like, wow, that's not a lapgan length. So I contemplated adding more, but this pattern didn't give a base quantity. Like some say, okay, do 20 plus 3. So you can do 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, and then plus 3 and when you reach your length. This pattern didn't have that option. It was strictly do 150 chains. And I was just like, it's not long enough. So again, with the pattern, it wasn't giving me an option because it was a specific stitch and it had to have a specific count. So I ended up going up a size in my hook. Actually, I think I went up 2 sizes, and that seemed to help. It wasn't still as long or wide as I wanted it, but it was better. I think it went, that much wider than what it was the first time. So it helped. So that's pretty much all the information that I have for today on hooks and slightly a little bit about yarn. Now, I do eventually want to get more into yarn and the types of yarn. Right now, I only have a little bit written down, basically the Hobby Lobby brands and the kinds. So I'm still working on that. And I'm also like labeling, if it's a lightweight 3, if it's a medium, it's a bulky, super bulky, that kind of thing, along with the names and types of yarn. But Hobby Lobby, they have like a bazillion types of yarn, or let's say it's name of yarn and then sub-name of yarn. Like for Baby Bee, they so far have 12 sub-brands, so I'm still working on all of that. That's going to be, a long time before I get that done. But I am going to start trying to do more more videos and showing you my my whips, my finished objects, and anything else that you guys can think of. Put it in the comments down below, and I will attempt to make videos about them. So if you have any questions about hooks, about yarn, the sizes, what hook to use with a certain, size of yarn, stuff like that, definitely leave them in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And then hit that notification bell so that you get notified of every new video that I do put out. And then definitely share. If you know of someone who's just starting out in the crochet world, or even in another craft, because I also do jewelry, I do cross stitching, I do loom knit, and I'm a little bit into knitting. I also do Tunisian. So, if anyone that you know of is interested in more information about any of those, and anything that maybe Jamie does, because like I said, I'll have her on as a guest. She does like the diamond art, and she does more graph ganning than I do. I couldn't get the graph ganning, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word, but I couldn't get the graph gan to come out right in regards to hiding and carrying through the yarn, and to do the little bobbins. It's just too confusing for me. So I'm just sticking with some other patterns, more of stitches than I am with the graph ganning. So again, she's also into some other crafts, and we'll just go from there. So again, I'm going to try to, get on here more often. And even if I don't really have a lot to say, I'll do a short. And then I will also post in the Facebook group, which I will link down below, what the new name change is. And you'll probably see it also on my channel. I will probably leave the name and then put the new name and then put AKA, I don't even know what the name is. Totally crafty things. That's what we are right now. But like I said, I think I'm just going to change it and leave that all behind. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude the video for now, and we will see you in the next one. Keep crafting and continue being happy and safe, and be nice to everyone. Have a good day. Until the next time. Bye.